M. Bangali Ben Sissé, président CEO, hein, Benso Construction. Alors, peut-on savoir, vous avez aujourd'hui une rencontre avec un opérateur économique. Peut-on savoir de quoi il s'est agi?
Je remercie bien les autorités de African TV USA. En fait, pour notre entretien ce soir portait sur, en gros, sur l'évolution en fait de l'Afrique, en besoin humanitaire, en besoin sanitaire. On a parlé du problème d'eau parce que je me souviens très bien de la dernière déclaration du chef de l'État, le président Alassane Ouattara, qui avait dit que il mettait le ministre de l'Infrastructure de sorte qu'il puisse produire de l'eau à la population. Donc, puisque seuls ces opérateurs, ils extiennent dans le domaine de production et de distribution d'installation d'eau. Donc, à ce sujet, bon, j'ai essayé de les interpeller sur la nécessité de créer un service d'approvisionnement en eau potable, bien sûr, et puis aussi la création, aussi la production d'énergie. Donc c'est sur ces deux points que nous avons en gros discuté.
Alors, donc c'est un projet à long terme, à court terme, à moyen terme. Alors peut-on savoir quand ce projet va avoir lieu et est-ce que vous avez tous les moyens qu'il faut pour réaliser ce projet déjà en Afrique? Est-ce que les papiers, les documents ont été déjà signés? Quand est-ce que vous commencez?
Bon, je te remercie. Bon, en fait, c'est un projet à moyen et long terme. Parce que quand on parle de la production d'énergie, c'est un truc qui est à long terme parce que tout l'investissement se récupère après. Parce que la production, l'énergie s'appelle jusqu'à 20 ans, bon, de sorte que les gens rentrent en possession de fonds. Bon, on dit que le projet va commencer tout de suite. Il faut d'abord faire, nous sommes en phase de développement du projet, la phase écrite. Et donc, c'est ce que nous allons mettre sur pied, tenir des conférences avec eux. Et maintenant, il y aura un plan d'action qui va définir les perspectives à avoir. Et après cela, quand tout le dossier sera prêt, on va l'introduire auprès des autorités ivoiriennes. Et nous avons l'appui quand même de quelques autorités ivoiriennes.
Merci bien, bonne chance.
Merci à toi. Merci toi.
And first, tell me about your company, which is globalpeacepartners.com. What is globalpeacepartners.com?
Global Peace Partners the concepts were conceived 10, 12 years ago after the Mozambique major flood that devastated much of the nation. The world sat on its hind end and did nothing while people were dying. That bothered me for 10 years, and finally, after that time, we pulled a team together that could start looking at how to respond to these kind of issues in a more timely fashion. We're still new. We're still getting off the ground. But God has put together a team with some of the top experts in the world in their fields, from dealing with post-traumatic stress to PhDs in energy and technology. And our goal is that, very simple, that as a world we will start having to look at how can we solve problems without taking advantage of each other. We will start having to take a look at problems and raise the question, how can we work together to solve them? So at the end of the day, we come out being better friends, better neighbors, and caring about each other. And our desire is, through anything we do in medical diplomacy and energy and whatever it is, that ultimately it improves the relationships between ourselves and the people we're working with and the people that globally. So one of the things that we are on the verge of developing is a new medical training that will be offered to nations around the world. It will be the training will be based on emergency medicine, emergency medical technology that was conceived of in war situations and with wounded soldiers, and we will take that medic training, build into it a nursing and physician assistant component. That way at a much lower cost than training doctors, we can add a significant number of medical personnel to the shortages that exist around the world. Over and above that, we will build into that a peace building component, so a graduate will be, in the end, a medical diplomat working to use his skills to not only heal physically, but to heal relationally.
Okay, so if I understand, within 10 years, you guys have created your company, and today you have having meeting with some of the African people. May I know what this meeting is about?
Yes, we've been blessed to have on our team one of the foremost experts in renewable energy. And, of course, you're all aware that energy is a very key component to every aspect of life. Without decent energy, you lack decent education, you lack the lack of energy undermines the quality of medical care that can be given. So the impact of doing any kind of energy project will help rebuild the infrastructure of the nation to impact every aspect of society, from medicine, agriculture, education, and it is our desire to see everything we put our shoulder to, that in the end, at the end of the day, that the quality of life is improved, and we can look at each other in the eye and say, yes, we did it. We worked together to build a better world, to create a safer, saner world.
And I guess your next project will be in one of those countries. And could you tell us which country are you going to start working with? And what will be your priority? You say energy. Are you guys ready to start investing? And when are you going to start it?
Well, we were ready yesterday to start some significant energy projects. And what we will do when I get home, we'll have a conference call between our people and the people I've met with here, and then we will plan a response to that. I'm not going to second guess where we might start. In the end, we can do a number of projects concurrently. So the last thing I want to do is start a competition of who's first and who's second. We can make this work for everyone.
It's going to depend on the priority, maybe.
Well, what we'll do is we will have a conference call with our people and the people that I've met with here, and put together a plan of action that's workable for everybody. No, we do not have the funds. We have the expertise and the ability to put all these things into place. We've had that ability for a while. Unfortunately, with the collapses of the financial institutions, Wall Street and the banks, it's been very, very difficult to move ahead on these different projects. But we've come to a point where the need is so great, and we can meet those needs, that in working this out, we will figure a way out how to make this happen. Do we have money right now? No, but we do have the expertise, and we can start yesterday. So together, I think we've got the brains to make this happen, and because energy will produce funding, it will produce capital, it will produce revenue that will start building up the infrastructure of whatever nation is involved. It's a win-win for everybody. So the question the question isn't so much the money itself. It's how the monies that are available can be put to the best use to benefit the most people and raise the standard of living. No, what's happened is that Global Peace Partners is a relatively new organization. We're only 3 years old. So we have not yet put significant projects on the table yet. However, having said that, our CARE convoy has delivered something like $9 million over the last 3 years of fire, rescue, medical equipment that's has been considered surplus in this country, but is
Only in this country, only in the United States, right?
no, it's been considered surplus in this country, but it's a luxury in the Baja Peninsula of Mexico where it's gone, and so we do plan to expand that from Mexico to globally, because we do have a considerable lot of waste that can be reused and put to very significant use in developing nations.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.